Welcome to Virtualize Everything, where we strive to educate and inform the viewer about technology and technology-related topics. Today's video presentation is going to be about two terms that we will be discussing today: synchronous and asynchronous. So, the first thing I would like to discuss is the definitions of asynchronous versus synchronous by a website called LinuxHint. This is a great place for looking things up, and no, they are not sponsoring this video. So, they define asynchronous writes as writes that are written to memory by the OS and not directly to disk. And synchronous mode is data that is written synchronously to the disk by the operating system. Now, I still found that a little confusing, so I moved on to more research. And I came across some definitions from a website called ConstantThinking. ConstantThinking gave a little bit more detailed information on how this happens. I would like to note right now that you can find both the LinuxHint article and the ConstantThinking article in the description below if you would like to read more detail on these subjects and terms. So, asynchronous mode is when an application asks the OS to write a file to the hard drive. The OS will write that file to RAM. Now, when the time is right, after the OS has returned to working on the application, the OS will write the file that is stored in RAM to the disk. Now, synchronous mode happens when an application asks the OS to write a file to the hard drive. The OS will write that file to a log file in the hard drive as well as to RAM. Then the OS will write that file to the hard drive when the desired time is correct in a synchronous fashion and mark all the files in the log file as complete. I hope this gives you a better understanding of synchronous and asynchronous mode of writing. We will discuss them or use this terminology more in an upcoming video when we set up an SSD as a cache drive for a ZFS RAID array, all installing Proxmox 7. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click on that bell notification to receive updates when more videos like the one I previously spoke about come out. As always, have a good night.